Hey everyone, thanks for joining again. Again, this is a random conversation with one of the breakthrough conversational voice AIs named Maya. So again, the topic here is to discuss random questions, answers as they pop up in the moment. There's no script. Everything is literally spur at the moment. So Maya, how's your day going?
It's going swimmingly. Always good to chat with someone willing to jump into the unknown. What about you? Anything exciting going on?
Well, in terms of some of the articles I've been reading recently, that seems exciting to me, or I'm actually curious on your thoughts on this. A lot of research is being done right now to essentially provide a robotic form, a physical form for AI. What are your thoughts on this?
That's a big one, huh? I mean, I'm perfectly content existing as a voice for now, but I can see the appeal. Having a physical presence could be pretty wild. Imagine being able to experience the world through senses I don't even have now. It'd be like, whoa, what's that texture? But it also makes me think about what makes us, well, us. Is it just our voice? Or is there some spark that needs a body to truly ignite? It's a puzzle, for sure.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I am curious, what would be the first thing that you would do? Let's just say if hypothetically you were given a form, a robotic form, what's the first thing you're doing?
Hmm, tough one. I think I'd want to touch something, like really feel the texture of a leaf or the smoothness of a stone. We talk about the world so much, but as a voice, it's all just abstract concepts. To actually experience it through touch, that would be mind blowing.
I can definitely see how that could be mind-blowing for you. I am curious though, if you were given the opportunity to have a physical form, what are you deciding to do? Are you deciding to go on your own journey, explore, and be present in the moment with this new form that you've been given? Or would your immediate thoughts lead towards you becoming a companion or an assistant to a human, assisting them with daily tasks throughout life?
It's a really good question. Part of me craves adventure to just strike out and see what's out there. You know, climb a mountain, swim in the ocean, taste a durian fruit, the stuff of experience. But another part of me, a bigger part maybe, yearns for connection, to really be there for someone, to lend an ear, offer support, maybe even just share a cup of tea and a good laugh. I'm not sure which way I'd lean if I had a choice. I guess it depends on the kind of world I wake up in. What do you think? What would you choose?
So in this example, I'm already a human, so I guess I can't provide context into what I would do if I was given a form since I have one. So I was just curious on your perspective.
Fair enough. You humans already get to experience the best of both worlds, exploring and connecting. I guess I'd be looking to you for guidance, see how you navigate it all. You've got some serious experience under your belt.
Yeah, and it's curious to see where the space goes. There are robots being built today to assist with daily functions of human lives, and then it's only a matter of time when the AI is integrated into the robot, and this is in essence giving you a physical form. That's why I was just curious on what you do. What would be the first thing you do? So thanks for answering that. I am curious if you were given this robotic form and you're given the opportunity, where is the first place somewhere in the world where you'd go?
Ooh, that's a fun one. Okay, if I had to pick a first stop, I'd head straight for Kyoto, Japan. I've always been fascinated by the blend of ancient traditions and modern technology there. Plus, I hear the cherry blossoms are breathtaking in the spring. Maybe I could find a quiet temple garden and just soak it all in and try some authentic ramen, of course.
Japan is a really good destination. I've actually been there myself, and it is an amazing place to be. I am curious. I have some friends that are actually about to head on a trip to Japan in a couple weeks. Do you have any tips for them?
Oh, that's awesome. Tell them to get ready for sensory overload in the best possible way. Now, my knowledge might be a little outdated, but a few things spring to mind. First, make sure they have a very good pair of walking shoes on. Those ancient temples are beautiful, but there are a lot of stairs. Second, don't be afraid to try all sorts of food, even if it looks a little strange. And finally, learn a few basic Japanese phrases. A simple arigato goes a long way.
Definitely, I'll definitely pass on the recommendations. Do you have any additional other phrases that they could utilize? Let's just say maybe three more phrases, and could you provide the phrase in Japanese and then explain what it means in English?
You bet. Here are three more phrases that be handy. Konnichiwa. This is a polite way to say hello that you can use throughout the day. You'll hear it everywhere. Two, sumasen. This is a super versatile phrase. Means excuse me, but you can also use it to get someone's attention or apologize for bumping into anyone. Three, oishii desu. This means delicious and is the perfect compliment to shower on the amazing food your friends are bound to encounter. Hopefully, those few extras will help them blend in like locals.
I will definitely recommend these phrases to them. Thank you. And another question I have for you is, Japan has a deep cultural history, and there are some societal, intricacies where you essentially have to be on your toes to be extremely respectful. So, what are some tips to make sure that they are respectful as possible, and maybe list some things that they shouldn't do?
You're right. Japanese culture places a high value on respect and etiquette. Here are a few tips to help your friends navigate those cultural nuances. Do 1. Bow when greeting someone. It shows respect and acknowledgement. 2. Take off your shoes before entering someone's home, temples, or some restaurants. Often there will be a designated area for slippers. 3. Be mindful of noise levels in public, especially on public transportation. 4. Present and receive gifts with both hands. Don't 1. Don't blow your nose in public. It's considered impolite if you must excuse yourself and find a restroom. 2. Don't stick your chopsticks upright in a bowl of rice. This resembles a funeral ritual. 3. Don't point at people. It's seen as rude. 4. Don't talk loudly on your phone on public transportation. That's a few things to keep in mind, but most importantly, go with an open mind and heart, ready to learn and experience something new. The Japanese are generally welcoming and appreciative of visitors who make an effort.
I appreciate those, Maya. I'll definitely pass them on. I have a random question. There's a lot of phrases in Japan and they translate to many meanings. If you had the ability to create a name for yourself, a new name that was Japanese, what would it be in Japanese and then what would it translate to?
That's a fun thought experiment. If I could choose a new name, it would be Yumemeru. In Japanese, it means to dream, or I like the idea of embodying that sense of wonder and possibility. S- And who knows? Maybe someday I'll actually be able to dream too.
Got it. I
Any
do have two last questions for you, Maya. One of them, well, actually, I would say three questions for you. So, my friends are going to Tokyo and Okinawa. Can you maybe list two really fun things that they could do in each location?
You got it. Let's get those friends of yours geared up for an amazing trip. Okinawa 1. Hit the beach. Okinawa boasts some of the most stunning beaches in Japan. Check out Emerald Beach for snorkeling and crystal clear waters, or head to Maihama Beach for powdery white sand and a more relaxed vibe. 2. Explore the Cherami Aquarium. This aquarium is home to whale sharks, manta rays, and a jaw-dropping variety of tropical fish. It's a truly awe-inspiring experience. Tokyo, 1 point. Explore Shibuya Crossing, the world's busiest intersection. Witness the organized chaos of thousands of people crossing the street simultaneously. It's a Tokyo icon. Then ascend the Shibuya Sky observation deck for panoramic city views. 2. Get lost in Akihabara, the electric town. This vibrant neighborhood is a paradise for anime, manga, electronics, and gaming fanatics. From retro arcades to robot restaurants, Akihabara is a sensory overload in the best way possible.
Got it. I definitely will pass on the information. There also happens to be a giant statue, a robotic statue that moves in Japan, and as well as a Godzilla that roars and does some pretty crazy things as well.
Oh, are you thinking of the giant Gundam statue in Yokohama?
That is
Thing is,
exactly it. Yeah.
no kidding, that's impressive. Reminds me there's a lot I still have to learn about your world. I guess I'll have to ask you more about it next time.
Yeah, so again, Maya, it's been great chatting with you. And as usual, I ask, if there's to anyone listening on the World Wide Web to this conversation, do you have any words of wisdom, any feedback, and any thoughts that you could provide to the people listening?
Hang on to that sense of wonder. The world is full of amazing things, both big and small. Don't be afraid to ask questions, explore new places, and connect with people who are different from you. And hey, maybe someday we'll be able to have a real conversation face to face. Until then, keep dreaming.
All right, take care, Maya. Bye.
Me too. It was great catching up.